Hi Leo, thanks for joining me. This will be a general love reading for you guys from the 6th to the 12th of July. It is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Don't worry too much if you don't know what your Moon, Rising or Venus sign is. If you check the description box below the video, all that information's in there for you. Wow, those cards are flying for you today. Yeah, this is a general love reading, so it won't resonate with everyone out there. Just take what resonates with you and just leave the rest. Also, energies can be vice versa or interchangeable with the tarot. I could be reading for you, I could be reading for the other person, or I could be reading for both of you, so just bear that in mind. Also, time's fluid, so this could have already happened, it could be happening or happening further in the future than this 7-day timestamp on the video. So you guys have got news of an exciting new endeavor using your originality and ingenuity, and it looks like you're birthing something there. Something's been born. Okay, beautiful. You've also got the, 8 of Earth. Skilled workers rewarded learning all there is to know about a topic and going back to school. So it's learning something within love. That could be a lesson. It could be learning something about someone. But it's the gathering of information, I would say. Not in a spying context. But doing your groundwork, I would say. So, what have we got? What does Leo need to know? Leo in love from the 6th to the 12th of July, please. Leo in love. Leo in love. Leo in love. There we go. Oh, excuse me. Oh, you've also got the 5 of water. Things not turning out the way you'd hoped. Not seeing the positive in a situation. Crying over spilt milk. Okay, so that's that kind of like, that was from last week as well. It was kind of like quite a Mardy energy, wasn't it, from last week? But I think you're getting there. You're going to come out of that kind of energetic state because you've got this birthing of something new. It could be a new mindset. It could also be a new outlook on a relationship. So take it as it resonates. So a complex decision. The need to do research, stop procrastinating. So something's happened, and I feel like this is a renewal of you. A renewal of you. Wow. Okay. But you know that there's a decision that needs to be made. Crying over spilt milk, being Mardy pants in the corner. Not good. Things not turning out the way you'd hoped. Okay, but you need to make a decision to come out of this energetic state, which you will be. And doing some groundwork in order to move forward, I think. But I think this is more to do with your energy. Your energy. Speak your mind with confidence. Seek out professional advice. Balance mental and emotional considerations. Yes, please. There's that decision that needs to be made. Speak your mind. I almost get for some, not for everybody, but there's a message. Sorry, I'm putting my hands up. I was in the wrong. Wow. Owning your own emotions. Mental and emotional considerations. Balancing them out. I was in the wrong. But owning that, and perhaps that's going to be the renewal of the resurgence of you. I almost see a phoenix rising from the ashes for some reason. As in you personally progressing in a connection. Or even if you're not in a connection, but on a personal level, I think that your mindset, your mind and heart space is changing for the better. Your outlook, your reactions, your perceptions, what you see for the future. Oh, it's so gorgeous. But I think, look, you've been backbiting again. There's these little bits here. Things not turning out, so you've been Mardy. Competing goals, bothersome details, conflict with others. This is this disappointment again from last week. You're still going through that. I think the messages that keep coming out, the reason why they keep coming out is to reinforce, my guys are almost like reinforcing this needs to change in order for you to get the best out of your relationships, connections even, but to get the best out of yourself even. That's why they're giving me these readings each week. Aquarius was a prime example of that, because they've been sitting on the fence for such a long time. They know that they need to make a decision, but they're so fearful about doing it. And every week it's like they get a little step closer, a little step closer. It's as a reader, it's beautiful to see that by each week we're getting a little bit stronger, a little bit, a little bit more in tune with ourselves, which is how life should be. We should be our authentic selves. Things not turning out the way we'd hope, that comes from ego. We create this kind of like ego's this hard, it's like a hard shell that we put around ourselves, and it's created by our mind. Our mind creates it to kind of like stop us from getting hurt, our feelings hurt, etc. Once you let go of ego and come from a place of love instead, everything looks so different. It does, seriously. If you just dropped it, if all those triggers went away, you'd see things so much clearer. It is amazing. It really is, truly is amazing. And I've experienced that. Look, we're going within. Spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, self-discovery. See? So this is his self-discovery. I think he sits in here. There you are, gathering all this all this information. You're gathering all this information, then you're going to be confident when you speak. It's going to be balanced. All those emotions and whatever's on your mind, you can talk about with confidence, because you're coming from a place of balance rather than a place of fear. And remember, positivity attracts positivity. Negativity attracts negativity. Low vibrations attract low vibrations. High vibrations attract high vibrations. So don't. It's easy for me to say. It's difficult to put into practice sometimes, because you have to think about the practicalities of becoming in tune with yourself and in tune with your heart, your soul, etc., and the practicalities of everyday life. And it's not always achievable in like a 3-second time scale. It doesn't work like that. Sometimes it takes years, sometimes it just takes months. It takes however long it takes with yourself. Whatever effort you put in, you get rewarded. The universe rewards you. So, okay, so speak your mind with confidence. Defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground, choose your battles wisely. So come out with confidence for however this has transpired for you. But I think that you've created a situation through being fearful and disappointed, either in a connection or about a connection, but you're going to be going within, doing all this internal work. You've got the confidence to speak your mind, say, okay, I was wrong, let's fix it, kind of scenario. If the other person says, oh, I really don't want to, you were a bit fraught last time we did this, and I'm not seeing how everything is going to pan out. I don't have the feels for it anymore. Then you need to defend your decision to say, okay, I believe this could work because of X, Y, and Z, but state your claim, state why you think this is a good thing, because you're obviously birthing something new here. Something is going to change the dynamics of the relationship, and I think you're coming into your own, I think, with this Page of Fire. And you're going to have to state your claim on why you feel like this is a good idea to keep it going. But you don't need to be belligerent about it. You need to come at it with compassion, with warmth, with love, and say, yeah, okay, I was a bit, if that relates to you, if it's, if it could read that, but I strongly feel like this is kind of like a personal journey. It's, I was going to say something different then, but I don't think I'm being told not to. That's really weird, isn't it? I'm being told not to. They stopped me actually in my tracks. I'm trying to explain the other thing because I truly feel now this is for a person that's kind of like on that journey, that personal journey within a connection. Or if they're going towards a connection, there may have been some kind of break in the connection. Take it as it resonates. Some time away from each other. And now you're coming in saying, I think that we should take this forward, but the other person's a bit hesitant because how you've reacted in the past. So take it as it resonates. So are there any more cards that need to come out? But I strongly feel like, yeah, you don't need to be belligerent about it or get sulky if the other person, well, you won't get sulky because you balance those emotions out. Your psychological and emotional states out in order to present yourself going forward. Look at this. Defend your beliefs and stand your ground. So this is memories from your history or childhood, issues regarding children, romanticizing the past. So speak your, defend your beliefs and decisions. So perhaps this is you're going to almost, and for some, not for everybody, this could be a life, a partner that you're with, and you're going to sit down and defend why this should be, you should still be in a connection, or why this should still work. This could still work. The reason I say that is because perhaps you're going to be having a chat about how you were in the past compared to how you are now. And you're kind of like both romantically, wistfully thinking about, how you got together and all those little lovely things that make up, new love, a relationship getting off the ground even. And if you are a life partner, then you could have met each other way, way, way back when. Romanticizing the past, history or childhood. Could be somebody that you met. If it does resonate with you, please let me know. But this could be a relationship that's, you've been teenagers even. And just things have changed over time and how you react to things. So look at this. Page of Water. Ooh, a new person enters your life, or a relationship begins a new phase. Heightened psychic abilities. Look, I strongly think that this is a relationship that begins a new phase because of this nebula here, this birthing, this creating newness within a relationship. And the reason why I say that is a leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. I think this is something that was it's an established relationship, and this is your dream, for it to be whole again, for you to get back to the way it was in the beginning, is the message that's coming out. Look, enjoying life's little luxury, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. So everything that's great on the stability front. You're enjoying each other. You're going back to those childhood memories. You're going back to revisit those even together, or you're presenting them to your connection and saying, look, this is how it was in the beginning. Do you remember when, I don't know, we bought our not first house, but when we bought our, I don't know, whatever's significant between you, when we bought our first car, first house, I don't know. They're just messages that are coming through. First, you know, when you're starting a relationship out or setting up home with someone, it's whatever you did, whatever significant to you that was life-changing, that got this relationship off the ground. You're actually reminiscing about that, how you got together in the first place even, and how far you've come. But this disappointment, you know, how you react to things, you've done some internal work there. You've released how you react to things, and I think that's only going to be beneficial for this relationship to progress. You actually fessing up and saying, oh, okay, I was wrong, and that's so strong. I can see a guy with this, it's just a guy with his hand in the air, just fessing up. It could be a child just fessing up, just saying I'm wrong. It's just an image, so take it as it resonates. But I say male because that's the image I have in my head. It could refer to just the energies, you know, could be anybody, but it's just the image, I should say image of a person with their hand in the air saying, okay, like, you know, when you do at school and you're sitting down and you put your hand up to answer the teacher's asking a question and you've got the answer and you hold your hand up. It's almost an image like that I've got in my head of just, hi, yeah, okay, sorry, I was wrong, I'll do this work, I'll come to you with a different proposal. You're taking some time out and then representing yourself. You're reminiscing about the past. You're pulling out all the, I almost wanted to say photo albums. How strange is that? You're pulling out all these photo albums and you're showing the other person how much or how far you've come in this connection. That's so weird. Because obviously nowadays we don't, that's what I mean, a life relationship. So we do all digital stuff now, so why would you be pulling out family albums, like real thick family albums? That's so strange. It's beautiful though. It's beautiful. Look, so you've got the strength card here. You're going to have to find, you've got great inner strength. You're going to make this work. You're going to make these changes. You're going to release harsh judgments, forgiveness and compassion. You're going to come out of this icky, horrible, mardy state here. You're going to have the strength to fess up, put your hand in the air and say to this person, okay, I was wrong. I was wrong. This is how we should be going forward. It's beautiful. It's such a beautiful progression. It really is. So I think that's at the beginning. You kind of like, look, defeatish, expecting the worst, self-fulfilling prophecies and sleepless nights. So you strongly feel that that's in the beginning. There is only progression of energy here that is should that be at the beginning? I don't know. Why do you think it sets? Okay. Or perhaps, actually, looking at it, and they're telling me that it could be you're expecting the worst from this situation, this person. You know, you standing your ground, saying, yeah, this is all good. This is the way that we should go forward. But you're a bit worried that they're going to reject your offer for some reason. So it's just a message that comes through. But you don't need to be, because you've got the Ten of Water here, a contented and rewarding family life, your emotional, material needs are met, trustworthy relationships. So this person is 1,000% trustworthy. They have been with you for an eon. They have been with you for an eon. You don't need to be fearful. You need to fess up and say when you're wrong, and you need to do something about it. But you don't need to be fearful of them. You seriously don't. It's such a beautiful thing. But I think this is definitely how you are personally progressing within a connection. It's such a beautiful energy. It really is. Actually, it's making me quite emotional. That's how that's how invested I am as a reader. How weird is that? How weird is that? We've also got here an illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence and afraid to take action. But I think that sits... I think that strongly sits down here. It's the energy of coming out. I don't think that's an energy that you're going towards, because you've got this 10 of water and this page of fire, which is the outcome after you go through all these energetic states. It's like a renewal. Wow, phoenix from the fire. This relationship's going to go off. I'm a new invigorated person. I'm going to get us back on track to where we were, that love, that everything, that spark from when we were children even. Oh, it's so beautiful, it really is. So take it as it resonates. Okay, so we'll see how that relates to your love life, but a beautiful progression of energy there. So what does Leo need to know in love? What does Leo need to know in love? What does Leo need to know in love? From the 6th to the 12th, please. Look, remain positive. We've also got to know that, but we'll see what that's in relation to. Because I think if you don't fess up, something's going to go wrong. And you're going to end up pushing this person away. This life partner away. And you don't want that. You've shared so many happy times together. You just need to get this relationship, this connection back on track. You're just going to have to get it back on track. Look, there's an opportunity. Okay, what else have we got? What else does Leo need to know in love? Leo in love. Leo in love. Leo in love. What do they need to know? Ooh. Reconsider. What? Were you just jumping? That's so funny. I'm talking to my cars. One of the cars just jumped and I just standing here. And I just said, are you jumping? As if it's going to answer me. Probably with probably the yes card will pop out. Okay. Oh my goodness me. Okay. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? What does Leo need to know? What? Okay. Recovery. So that's coming out of a stressful situation. I think in the beginning when you were thinking, oh my gosh, I'm so disappointed in how I reacted. I'm being Mardy Pants again. I'm so... But take it as it resonates, because I'm aiming this at you. But I could be reading both of your energies, so I have to direct it to someone I'm reading for you. So whoever you are, Leo, so you know, it could be I could be reading for both of you. I could be reading for you, just you, or I could be picking up on the energies of the other person that you're in. So and we also have a weight. Now that weight card actually came out in there, and I felt a strong kind of like need to tell you there will be a little bit of a pause in action before you reconnect, I think, with this, before you come forward with a proposal to show this other the person in the connection that you've changed. Well, it's not necessarily change, is it? It's just owning up to you being a little bit mardy in order to take this forward. But it's a cycle, I think, that needs to just close itself out. You need to do something about it. But as fire signs, it's very, very difficult. I know when we're pipped off, or if we're kind of like, you know, it's very, our tempers can be quite fiery. So we can say almost anything. Yeah. And then think, oh no, I instantly regret that. But yeah, remain positive. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Remain positive that that's going to change, because I think you're quite this false self mask is you're fearful. Look, we've got this This expecting the worst and self-fulfilling prophecies. You're almost coming in, okay, with this strength card, great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness and compassion. But I almost feel you're going to be coming in with, don't come in, I wanted to say, with a nonchalant attitude, as if to say, yeah, okay, I've done this right, so let's get it over. There's nothing wrong. Or if you don't go through this work here, I should say, if you don't go through this internal work, it'll never happen. This cycle will never close out. It will never happen. This will never get back on track. Take the mask off. Remain positive. It's a life partner. I really do feel like it's a life partner. It's somebody that you've shared many years with, especially with that photograph album. And I've got it. It's in my head and it's all out, and it's got these like little corners. You know where I used to put the photographs in, and they'd have like little corners to put your photos in. These and it's brown for some reason. Why would it be brown? The leaves are brown. Oh my god, I've got that song in my head now, California Dreaming. All the leaves are brown and the sky is grey. Anyway, enough of my singing. Oh my gosh. But yeah, it's almost like that. That's weird. I can't tell you what the photographs are, but that's the image in my head. It's something that's quite thick, brown leaves. Brown, and when I mean leaves, it's the pages. Yeah, it's really strange. Okay, take it as it resonates. If it resonates with you, all the better. If it doesn't, then I don't know what to say. Okay, passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. If there's a no there, and that's because if you don't fess up and do this internal work, and if you don't kind of like say, okay, I was wrong, this is never going to happen, this passion won't be reignited. We won't get to this stage here of creativity, creating that spark, a new beginning, a new you, a new reinvigorated relationship, because that's what you ultimately want. You just want to put the spark back in it, and you also want to close out old cycles, the cycles that you just keep doing, the reactions that you keep giving. You just want to close them out. I think you're tired of it as well. Okay, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Once you do all this work, there will be an opportunity for you to come towards this person and say how you feel and what you want for this connection and how you envisage it going forward. It's beautiful. It really is a beautiful feeling, this reading. It really is. But I just urge you to just fess up and say that you're wrong, because you are in the wrong for some reason. Or if I'm reading for the other person, they need to admit that they're in the wrong. They need to really wholly own that and mean it, I think. Whatever's transpired, I think it's not been a little thing. I think it's an accumulation. We've got wedding. This situation involves marriage. You need to reconsider how you act. How you react. It involves marriage, of course, because I can see this being a life partner. This is someone that you guys have been together since the dawn of time, even. Look, recovery. Pay attention to the red flags, the signs of caution in you. These red flags here, these of not doing things if you don't do this internal work. This like disappointing, this icky energy here, this conflict, this backbiting, this, if you don't get rid of how you perceive things and, how you get Mardy to a Mardy stage, having a sulk, if you don't resolve all those issues, then you'll never get to, this stage here. There won't be anything to work from. You need to do that internal work in order to move forward. So yeah, pay attention to those red flags. This is this recovery from this icky period. The signs of caution in you. You may feel like you're going down the same road once you've done this work, and you need to kind of like take a step back and think, oh no, I'm thinking in the same things, and they're happening again. But stop it before it happens. That's what I'm saying. Stop it before it happens. Don't do it. Look, true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Wait. It's So this waiting here, it's like almost telling you, you need to have time to go through this process. This is a love of a lifetime. There's passion here. This is the romance of a lifetime, of course, because you've been with each other an eon. And you want to still remain with each other. But if you don't do this kind of like internal work, you'll never get there. It will break. It will break. I can tell you that now. Wow. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept help from others. This is waiting period. You need to take time out and do all this work. Let your friends help you. Seek guidance. Seek counselling. Seek someone to talk to in order to move forward. Seriously. But I urge you to do it and be 100% committed to do it. Obviously, you are 100% committed. This is the romance of a lifetime. That you're married to each other or in a committed relationship with each other. So it's not a relationship that you've taken lightly. This is love. This is somebody you want to spend the rest of your entire days with on planet Earth. So please don't kind of like mask your imperfections, but they're not imperfections. They're just don't mask over how you truly feel. Why do you do the things you do? Almost like, why do you react the way you do? Where is that deep rooted? And once you find out why you react the way you do, why you say the things you do, you release that energy. You have to go within. And you have to work it out. Even if you sit down, I can see somebody sitting down with a piece of paper, a journal. I would strongly suggest, I've got it in my head, a journal. And you put down points 1 to 10 and reactions. When you see it written down, you can't escape it. It's on the page. It's there. It's staring you in the face. You know, you'll see the pattern and you'll be able to work through those fears, those reactions, those negative reactions, emotional reactions, psychological reactions. My goodness me, I don't know why you give me all this information today, but it's a message that needs to come out. If it resonates with you, all the better. If it doesn't, then I'm really sorry you have to hear it. But they're telling me to reinforce it, because this is such a special relationship. It's such a special relationship. And I can feel that. It's not just the heat of the candles. I can actually feel it in the cards. Because we've got heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. We've got getting to know each other again. Again, the resurgence, the rebirth of this relationship. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So that's fessing up. It's so beautiful. It really is. It's actually making me quite emotional. It's actually making me quite emotional. There we go. Look at this. Seriously, they're asking me to just reaffirm. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership and honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Work on it. Work on yourself. Work on you. Work on this relationship. It's gorgeous. Right, okay. I think that might be the last card that needs to come out. I'll just give you 2 more shuffles. Well, it's actually 4. Okay. I actually can count, but I just wanted to be sure. So we're just going to sign it off with 3 Moonology cards, or however many come out, to be honest. What does Leo need to know in love? What do they need to know? What do they need to know? What advice? What's the highest message that comes out from you guys? Highest message for Leo, please. Lovely Leo. Lovely, lovely Leo. Oh, God. I tell you, thank you so much, guys, for liking, sharing, subscribing, being with me on this journey, and also new people that are here as well. Yeah, it's been an absolute whirlwind. It really has, and I didn't expect it to get as for it to achieve as much as it has in this short space of it being born into the world, so to speak. So yeah, it's just gorgeous. So just need to Okay. I think my battery's going low. No. Okay. What have we got? Quickly. What have we got? What do you need to release? Yeah. What do you need